A very good afternoon to you all, and thank you so much for joining us on Ogtv News at 2. I'm Shemilori Makonju. Ahead of the resumption of national flights at the nation's airports, Nigeria has reported 321 more cases of coronavirus. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) announced the figure in a late-night tweet on Monday. This brings the total number of confirmed cases in the country to 52,548, while the latest figure is just a case lower than the tally reported and the Federal Capital Territory F1, Plateau 17, Abia and Bauchi had one each. Although the total number of confirmed positive cases of COVID-19 in the country is near the 53,000 mark, more people have continued to recover from the disease. Data released by the NCDC in its latest updates on the outbreak revealed additional 321 infected patients have been successfully treated and discharged from various isolation centers in
the office. We wanted to also dimension
this event is a demonstration of the commitment of the administration to retool and locate the civil service.
While speaking on ICT, a tool for smarter civil service, the State Head of Service, Elijah Selimot Otun, reiterates that with the global pandemic, ICT has remained a key factor driving every sector of the economy globally.
The significance, relevance, and purpose of this training will surely give rise to an in-depth and pragmatic analysis of resources at our disposal. I am optimistic that the training will have positive and proactive impact on our public service.
The State Director of ICT, Mrs. Olatudun Adekunte, speaks on the motive of Ogun Tech Hub Academy.
Is to engage the people of Ogun State and even beyond Ogun State in training, in capacity building, introducing them to new trends in ICT and giving them different kinds of training that will make the people of Ogun State to be able to have what it takes to have the knowledge of information technology.
Goodwill messages were also received from co-partners, while presentation of certificates to participants wrapped up the event. Yusuf Ganiyu, Ogtv News.
Wife of the Ogun State Governor, Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun, has stressed the need for greater investment in an exclusive breastfeeding campaign, calling for more seminars, advocacies, and workshops to educate women on the dangers of ignoring the call. Mrs. Abiodun was represented by the wife of the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Finance, Alhaja Rafiat Adekunle, made this call during a campaign exercise on exclusive breastfeeding to Ikpokia and Ijebu North local government areas. Adebola Oshomoji reports.
Ensuring the healthy growth and development of infants and children, wife of Ogun State Governor Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun has advocated for exclusive breastfeeding across the state.
When the mother does not position the baby well and she herself is not positioned very well, the mother will not be able to breastfeed as expected because he's not going to feel comfortable. Likewise, the baby.
We are emphasizing that when you want to give a child a breast milk, let us start early. Immediately we give back.
Mrs. Abiodun, who spoke through Alhaja Rafiat Adekunle, calls for collective effort in producing an optimal health for the infant and children.
Together, through commitment, concerted action and collaborations, we can ensure that every mother has access to skilled breastfeeding counseling, empowering her to give her baby the best possible start in life. The Ogun State government has also invested resources in ensuring that exclusive breastfeeding is promoted through training and retraining of healthcare practitioners on nutritional counseling, which is essential to exclusive breastfeeding despite the lockdown occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Earlier in his address, Chairman Caretaker Committee, Ijebu North Local Government, Mr. Yekin Jayola, commended Mrs. Abiodun for continually supporting policies geared towards promoting breastfeeding in the state. He noted that her initiative was the manifestation of her commitment to improving the health condition of the public, especially women, children, and youth. Adebola Oshomoji, Ogtv News.
Ogun State House of Assembly Committee on Public Accounts and Anti-Corruption has examined the 2018-2019 audit report of the State Environmental Protection Agency, OGEPA, with a directive to the agency to present more supportive documents reflecting the inflow and outflow of funds in the period under review. Chairman of the committee, Honorable Musafiu Lamidi, gave the directive while the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Mr. Razak Ojetola, led other management staff of the agency to appear before the committee at the Assembly Complex to Kemoson, Abeokuta. Honorable Lamidi, in company of other lawmakers, urges the management team to address all issues raised in the audit report, especially on the payment of insurance premium, as well as updating of fixed assets register for the agency.
After explanation, the agency under your watch has set only 0.0% and 0.2% of your approved budget for 2018 and 2019 respectively. Critical capital items such as erosion control, rehabilitations, industrial pollution prevention and control, vehicles, trucks, repairs and rehabilitation of buildings were not executed. When we are interested in exposing corruption, we are also interested in efficiency, looking at your books, the height of your agency.
Another lawmakers enjoined the financial officers to ensure the provision of relevant documents to support all cost lines identified in the agency's account records, with a view to promoting accountability and transparency in the agency's activities. The leading cement producer in Africa, Dangote, has rewarded 7 more consumers at the Bag of Goodies, Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, to cushion the harsh impact of COVID-19